everybody. Very excited here for the Pop-Up Improv short form Saturday, our first short form Saturday. Very excited about this. We don't know if we'll do it again because it just worked because the schedules worked. That's how we do things. I'm Brian Shea. I'm your host. I'm very excited to have tonight's show going on. We have two short form teams coming up here. And then at 9 o'clock, we have Half of This Is Planned, which is an hour where stand-up comedians tell jokes that they have spent lots of time preparing and honing and making absolutely perfect. They work very hard at their craft. And after they tell those jokes, a bunch of improvisers who basically probably have just woken up from a nap with no preparation whatsoever then do scenes based on that. So it's people who work their asses off and then us lazy people. But that's a great show. We're really excited to have it. The lineup is just stellar. It's amazing. Every month, Hannah Jeffrey and Beth Hayden top of the last month somehow. I'm just so excited to see that. So that's coming up at 9, but at 8, like I said, we have two short form teams here. We're going to get started in a minute. We are here at the end of September. It's been an amazing month of September. I'm so excited and so happy for everybody who's pitching shows, who's putting on new things. We are currently working on the October schedule. It's not fully set yet. I'm still waiting to hear back from some people, but a lot of the shows we've had every month since July are going to be happening. We have some new shows. And then also next month, every night, every single night, not just weekends, every weeknight, all 31 days of October, Robin Stegman is producing Late Night Scaries, which will be anything that will scare and thrill you. There's bit shows, there's full sets of shows, there's new things people are doing. It's going to be amazing, and it's just a testament to what great people we have in this community. Someone like Robin who's willing to take on 31 days of planning, and then people who easily filled that calendar. So we're really excited about that. Something great and new. And if you have shows, email us or message us on Facebook or whatever. We're going to keep trying to put stuff in. We're booked on Fridays and Saturdays, but if we got something on the weeknight, if you want to do something on the weeknight, just let us know and we'll do it. We are having a TV themed thing coming up in October, which we'll have more information on later. So, okay, I have stalled enough so that we have enough time to get this thing in. We're really excited about this team. They made their debut last month here on Pop-Up, their very first show. Some people had said, they didn't know how short form would work on Zoom. It's fucking great. It doesn't matter. It's just as good as it is in person. So please welcome to the stage, Bonsai Time.
We
don't have any music.
Hey, baby. We need
Wait, Ryan, give us a beat.
One sec.
Who sings here?
Our coach might disown us after this display.
And that fits that I did the music because I will be opening up the first round of games. Hello, everyone. We are Bonsai Time. We are the short form improv team, and we're just going to go ahead. Bonsai.
Bonsai.
So we're just going to go ahead and jump right into the very first game. It is a wonderful game called Alphabet. And it's a very traditional scene set up with two players who, I don't know if it's like this on your screen, but on my screen, on my right is Katie, and on my left is Dan, who smiled when I said Katie. So
I'm not Katie.
He's not Katie, but I'll let you decide who's who later on. So the game is very straightforward. I'm going to end up asking for a letter and a name later on, but until then, Katie is going to explain to you how Alphabet works.
Yeah, so Dan and I are going to do a pretty, run-of-the-mill two-person improv scene. However, we will have to start our sentences first with the first letter that you give us, and then each subsequent sentence will have to start with the next letter. You will get to watch me struggle to remember words that start with X. It's going to be a good time. So Ryan, would you like to get our suggestion, or should I?
I'll just say it out. Anybody call out a random letter.
G.
M.
I heard G first, and then can I just get any word to start them off?
You go, Millie.
Marshmallow.
marshmallow, and the letter G. Take it away, guys.
Good evening for a campfire.
How do you like your marshmallows cooked?
I like my marshmallows burnt to a crisp.
Just to be clear, you are aware that that is disgusting.
Katie, we have been dating long enough that you should know I love disgusting stuff.
Like, I think I should be offended by that, but it's just kind of cute.
That's why I love you. We get each other.
No, I love you.
All right, that's enough. Okay, that's enough of that. Do we have graham crackers?
Poop. Brought the graham crackers. We have 5 bags of marshmallows, but I forgot the graham crackers. I'm so
Question.
sorry.
How the hell are you supposed to have s'mores without graham crackers?
Right.
Oh my God.
What else here could work? Oh, we can do this.
S'mores need graham crackers, marshmallows, and chocolate.
Think outside the box, Dan. We can look, we've got bread. Bread.
All right, you know what? We're not gonna let this ruin our night. Okay. I have been to campouts before that went sideways and people ended up disappearing. So let's keep this upbeat.
Very good attitude, I think. I was on board for the beginning of this sentence. The disappearing part has alarmed me.
Why would you focus on that?
Exes of mine have, been a little bit weird around campouts. And, it's just, I worry about weird campouts.
You have exes? I didn't know that I thought that I was your first like boyfriend. That's what you told me.
Zoinks. I forgot that I told you I didn't have any exes. Surprise! I had some, a lot. 20.
Did you say 20?
But like, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, don't most people have like 20 exes? It's like normal. It's normal.
Cry me a river.
Don't think about that. Here, have a nice bread s'more. It'll get your mind off of things. Look,
Ew. Bread
Fine.
s'more?
Fine, I'll eat the bread s'more.
They did it! They made it all the way around. The greatest ever.
I took a liberty with the X word. Who cares?
Don't think about it too much. Woo! All right. Great job, guys. Excellent job. And now we're going to go ahead and move it right along. Take it away, Dan.
Thank you, Ryan. Excellent job, me and Katie. You killed that. You're dead. And Katie's ex-boyfriends. Anyway, so next up is a game we call Interview. Very simple game. Very funny game. So for Interview, we have a person being interviewed. They're an expert in a subject that you're going to help me with. And playing our interviewer tonight is Susan. I always look up Kaplan. She'll be the expert. And then we have the interviewer. Yes. No, Susan, you're playing the interviewer.
I'm the interviewer.
Yes, Susan is the interviewer. Then we have an expert. They're not the interviewer. The expert is going to be Chuck Apu Haberly. Now, the fun part of this game is that Susan speaks English. Chuck does not. So we need somebody to translate for us. And playing our translator tonight is Ryan. I'm never ready, Schmucker. So take it away, guys.
So we need to know what Mr. Blue Eyes is an expert in. Would anyone like to give us a suggestion?
Tap dancing.
Tap dancing. Oh my God, Mr. Blue Eyes is the expert tap dancer. Oh God. So
Pleasure to be here.
unbelievable. Unbelievable. Mr. Blue Eyes, how do you tap dance to a waltz? That's one of your fortes.
It's always important to maintain a sense of your fundamentals, and also not knowing what the hell a waltz is helps.
Yeah, I could tell. I could tell. So we do have some expert dancers that have written into us with questions. So, you know, I don't want to read a really common question off. So what I'd like for you to do is tell me what your most favorite thing is that you'd like to talk about when it comes to tap dancing. For example, what about the metal thing on the bottom of your shoe?
Fromana chilokonoma, I braba chantolama, ya nema zivada, watermelon, provomani.
Everyone is always obsessed about the shoe when it comes to tap dancing, but they always lose sight of the man in the shoe. For example, I learned to tap dance by dancing for watermelon as a young boy.
I knew I heard a familiar word, watermelons. You learned to tap dance on watermelons?
No, the ticketama, sure. Mama Lohuta, Iwa Hura, Vina, Miao Chono, and Ila. You know, that's sort of watermelon.
Not so much learned as forced. I had to eat watermelons to gain the energy to learn how to tap dance, and therefore learn how to tap dance to eat watermelons. It was a vicious cycle that led to my drinking.
Oh, wow. And so you tap dance drinking and smoking? Is that how you have your unique, you know, what you're so good at? Your tap?
Usually, me today, I so yeah, I mean, check it out.
You could say that I tap to feel, and I feel to tap.
Oh, you feel to tap. So what does it feel like when you tap?
Pretty good.
I can see it feels great.
There's a saying amongst tap dancers: for every inch of blood that oozes out of your foot, you gain an inch in confidence.
Wow. Oh my God, you must be Mr. Confident, Mr. Blue Eyes.
Just don't ask me to eat watermelon.
You know, there is a question here that was sent in. It was so odd. It was like, do you like the watermelon with the big seeds or the seedless ones? Too much.
I thought I was going to be answering questions about the art of tap dancing. I didn't realize
Okay,
I had to be a
please.
watermelon farmer.
Please turn back around. Mr. Blue Eyes, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Really, I
Too
didn't.
late.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Please, sir.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, good. Good. I mean, we all just love your tap dancing. Could you give us another demo? You know, when you first came to our show, you gave us a demo.
Okay, about that.
Okay, one moment. Just one more hit of watermelon.
Great job, guys. Excellent. Excellent. And now take it away, Katie.
Oh, thank you, Dan. Awesome. So our next game is called Ding, and it's my personal favorite because I get to be kind of a jerk, which is really my baseline. So this game is going to be played by our beautiful players, Cassiel and Chuck. Beautiful, beautiful. Cassiel, stop. But we're working on it. We're concerned he may be a psychopath for eating mayonnaise.
It was ice cream.
So this game is going
Ice
to
cream doesn't come in plastic jars.
This game is going to proceed pretty much like a normal improv scene. However, when Cassiel or Chuck say something that I don't like, or I think they could be funnier, because they're pretty funny, I'm going to say ding. And when I say ding, they're going to have to come up with a different line. I might ding them once, I might ding them 20 times, I might not at all, but that probably won't happen. Can I get a suggestion to start them off? Is there anything in the YouTube? The tube of you?
Baseball cards.
Baseball cards. Go for it.
Oh my God, Johnny. Oh my God, Johnny. I finally got Don Gennaro. I got Don Gennaro.
That's great. Who's Don Gennaro?
He was the pitcher for my fantasy baseball team.
You play fantasy baseball?
Yeah, I love it. I
Oh
have
my
to play it
God.
by myself because no one else wants to play with me. I come out here to the baseball field every day.
But you never mentioned that, but then I don't really, do sports.
Well,
You know that I'm the biggest fantasy baseball fan ever. How could you leave me out of that?
Ding.
I really prefer football.
football. Well, you want to play imaginary football together?
Ding.
I hate football.
Ding.
You know what? I really like your hair today.
Oh my God, you noticed. I had it done just for you.
It looks like it's been in a baseball cap. Like really, we could really see you on my team.
Why I just told you I prefer football. Why would you say it's been in a baseball cap?
Well, still, let me take a picture of you. All right, you're on my team now.
What? I didn't agree to this.
Yeah, you're on my team. I got your name here and everything.
No,
I
want to be on a football team.
Well, too bad. You're on my baseball team now. Whether you're not
Okay,
elected or not.
I tell you what, I'll be on your baseball team. I'll be on your baseball team
Baseball.
if I can play shortstop.
What's that?
Shortstop.
Is that a football thing? Because I'm telling you, we're playing baseball here.
I'm
You're gonna need to hit the watermelon, all right? And goes.
watermelon. No, I'm. You're talking about Gallagher. I'm talking about shortstop. He's the guy between second and third.
I don't think you know how to play imaginary baseball.
Okay. How do you play imaginary baseball?
All right. So first we tumble the watermelon towards you, and then you kick it as far as it can go. And then you have to cross 7 different tiles, and those are your safe zones.
This sounds a lot like cricket.
Ding.
7 7 safe zones? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Dang.
Wait a minute. Why a watermelon? Why not something a little bit more durable, like a cantaloupe or a grapefruit?
well, watermelons are all I have. My family, we raise watermelons.
Okay. Well, okay. So cheap equipment. I got you. Oh, you want to try to save money? Okay. Why 7? I thought there were only 3 bases in baseball.
You know what? You might be right. 3, is it 3? I mean, how about we meet in the middle and go with 5? That sounds good.
Dang.
No, it's definitely 7. Look, I've been playing imaginary baseball since I was a kid, since I was 5 years old. That's been like at least a year now.
Dang.
You know what? You might be right. 3 bases make sense. So it's first base, second base, third base, and that's all the bases.
Dang.
You know what? You're really getting on my nerves trying to tell me how to play imaginary baseball.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. I'm thinking about real baseball and I don't understand your game. And I
Well,
wanted to play football.
okay, I have a suggestion. This sounds crazy. I'm not sure if we can do it, but let's make an imaginary baseball football team. How do you say?
Base football?
And scene. Thank you. That was beautiful. That was just enchanting. And so I'm actually the host for the next show thing too. Cool. No words. So the next game is called Home Shopping Network, and this will be featuring the lovely Susan and the reigning imaginary baseball champion Cassiel. I'm so disturbed. Everyone is disturbed. The way this game is going to work is Susan is going to pluck a interesting object out of her surroundings, and Cassiel is going to try to sell it to us as if he were on the Home Shopping Network. And the other members of our team will call in as callers interested in this project or product. So take it away.
Welcome to the Shopping Center Network. We have our next item up. Right here, we have a beautiful plush dog with large ears toy. This was just given us from an orphanage down the street. They just had too many toys being donated. This one has been loved for at least 5 years and taken away once they got adopted. Do we have any callers who are interested in this product, going for $24.99? Any callers?
Where's my doggy?
Oh boy, you weren't. Who gave you a phone? Who gave
Where's
you
my
a phone?
doggy?
Look, Daniel, you know the terms of the agreement, okay? You can't keep toys with you when you're adopted, because then you're all grown up, okay?
I want my doggy back.
Okay. Next, can we get next caller? We'll handle this, okay? Okay.
Where's my dog?
Hi, do you guys have my stuffed plush cat?
Oh, we already sold that to a billionaire.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to my 8-year-old self?
Well, that's how it goes. Yes.
Hello.
Hi, how can I help you?
Hi. Cassiel, this is Dan calling. I was wondering if this animal comes along with an explanation why a guy can't get a call after a third date.
Well, if you give this as a gift to whoever woman you're dating, I'm sure they will definitely give you another date. 100%.
Oh, you're hilarious, just like you were on our second date.
Oh, okay.
You
Well,
asked me on a third date.
okay. Well,
I never heard back from you.
I wasn't, I don't know if this is appropriate right now. I just wasn't really feeling it. I mean, you're such a great guy, but we just didn't have that connection. But hey, if you buy this toy.
Hey, Susan, model Susan, do you know if does this plush animal call people back to tell them that they're not?
This plush animal takes pictures.
It does? Oh, that's kind of weird. It takes pictures. That's another $5.
Yes, it does.
All right.
Right, Dan, for $30, you can get this beautiful plush toy that takes pictures and go on the third date.
Yes. Hi. Hello. Yes. I was just wondering. So you said that this little doggy toy has a camera. Is that the government? Is that the government spying on us? Are you putting government surveillance dogs in people's houses?
I don't know. Let's ask Susan. Susan.
So let me tell you the story. This little doggy was at a DHS facility.
Yeah. So you putting government surveillance. I'm out. That is
No, but
that
it's
is
not
no.
government. It was an employee that's.
Oh, I think she hung up on us. Hey, okay, let's just take one more call.
Hi, I'm from the government. I'm going to need you to stop saying you're putting cameras in there. That's
Oh,
really harshing the whole.
yeah.
No, wait a
That's
second. This was an approved camera.
Okay.
Really catering to this FBI listens. And that is our set. Thank you so much. And stick around for the next great improv set and another show at 9 and just all this awesome improv. Have a great
And
night.
thanks for coming,
Oh.
everybody.
Thank
Thank
you. Do it, guys.
I'm muted. That was not good. I was in a practice today, and I had to tell people that when I was entering the scene, I would be muted, and it was a bit. It wasn't just me being dumb and actually being muted. So yeah, 'cause I do stupid stuff like that. Okay, if you see my eyes wandering, we have someone who's in the next show who's in another show right now, and I'm keeping my eye on to see if his.
I'm here.
Oh,
I'm
right,
here.
you're here. There's a group scene going on. You're not in there. I was hoping, was wondering what was going on. So, okay, I don't have to talk anymore, which is a rare treat for all of you. All right, we're really excited about this team. I was so psyched when they submitted, and also doubly psyched that they were available the same night as Bonsai Time, so we could do all short form tonight. Please welcome to the stage, Bear Trap.
It's a lovely tune.
It says we're live on YouTube. Are we live on
Yeah.
YouTube? We
Yeah,
don't have
yeah,
our
yeah.
you guys,
We're
I didn't
live.
hear our
This is live.
music.
You're
I didn't
live,
hear our
guys.
makeup
We
music.
didn't hear the music.
I didn't hear our music.
Okay.
Hi, how's it going? Hello, everyone. We are Bear Trap. Thank you so much for joining
You're
us.
so good at this.
We are so good at this. This is, I swear to God, this is not our first time. But thank you.
We've only been doing this for several months.
Yeah, we've only been in quarantine for 1,000 months now. Thank you guys so much. We are also going to be doing some short form improv for you. Our first game that we're going to be doing today is called Growing and Shrinking, a short form improv staple. So let's have everybody disappear by turning your cameras off, and then we will grow and then shrink, because that's what the game is called. So I'm going to start us off. I'm going to be the first one out here. Millie, the disembodied voice of our tech person, can you give us a single word to inform our scene?
Tangerine.
Tangerine, fantastic. So I noticed you didn't really mention my hair, and I dyed it myself. It was a really special blend of tangerine and apricot. I call it tapricot. And I noticed you didn't mention it. And then I saw you talking to Hillary, and you noticed that she got bangs. So yeah. I mean, if you don't like it, you can just tell me you don't like it. I mean, but don't say you don't like it, because if you do, I'll be like really mad and also like hurt, but mostly mad. You know what I mean? Also, I'm sorry I'm leaving you this really long voicemail, but please call me back as soon as you go to beep.
Freeze. I'm sorry I left you that really long voicemail, but please call me back. I need your vote. Please vote for me this fall. I am running on a ticket of insane sanity.
I like your insane sanity platform. I do like that. I like it better than that insane sane thing. Yeah, I like that a lot better.
You think I can get elected? You think it'll work? I really wanna. I want to be president, and I want it a lot. I want to have a party in the movie theater in the White House.
Yeah, I mean, oh wait, you know this is for the PTA, right? Like you don't get to go to the White House.
Oh.
You don't get to go to the White House. That's right. If you continue on the path that you're on as 6-year-olds in first grade, kindergarten, first grade, something like that.
First grade, this many.
First grade. Then if you follow the same path that you're on right now, finger painting,
Not painting.
pronouncing 3 free.
I like
It's not
free.
cute anymore, is what I'm saying. And if you want to be president of the United States someday, you're going to have to start growing up right now.
But I want to be an astronaut.
I want to be a caterpillar.
Not with that enunciation, son. An astronaut, while a noble goal, is not a direct path to the White House anymore.
I
Nor
want
was
to
it
be a
ever.
general.
Freeze. I want to be a general in this army. Come on, I've been training for years now, and I want to be in the Israeli army really bad. I want to go over there, and I want to take over. I'm thinking maybe the Sinai Desert. Nobody's done that before.
Sorry, you cannot be general in Israeli army. Your Krav Maga is shit. Your Krav Maga is crap. Yeah, you got no skills.
I've been studying for years. Yes, come on, I got my passport, I got everything, I have credentials. I can kill you with my bare hands.
Yeah, that's
That
what you
is
keep
not
saying.
enough. That is not enough to be in the, no, that is not enough. Anyone can kill with bare hands.
No.
I know the codes.
Survive in the desert, though. The desert is a barren, unforgiving place. Can you do it? Should we send you out there to practice?
I can make water. I can make water from the sea. I can remove salt. Reverse that.
Jesus, then. Are you Jesus? If you're Jesus, you could not join the Israeli army.
I am Jesus.
Freeze.
Freeze.
Yes, I am Jesus. I have gained a little bit of weight, but I am Jesus. Yes.
Oh. Big Jesus. I love that guy. Wow.
Hello.
Hey.
Well, couple of fishes and a loaf of bread went a little too far, huh?
Yeah.
I know how that is, man. I know. Oh yeah.
She turned water into wine and then wine into a milkshake.
Oh, yes, I have. I had those nice sweet abs on the cross, and man, they've just gone to hell. Let me tell you.
Hey, man.
Yeah. Well.
So what's your middle name, Jesus? I always hear this H. What does that stand for?
What does that stand for?
H. Henrietta. Yeah, my parents were very cruel and gave me a woman's name as my middle name.
Nice.
Yeah, heaven is more progressive than I expected.
Yeah.
You
Who
know?
knew? It's
Freeze.
nice.
Heaven is more progressive than I expected. What are you all doing? What are you
We're
doing?
protesting. We're protesting.
Yeah.
Meditating.
Yeah.
I'm levitating.
In heaven.
Yeah, absolutely. We're not happy with the accommodations.
Yeah, and you know what? It's actually encouraged here.
Yeah.
Well,
You know,
very
if they
progressive.
said memory foam cloud, we deserve a memory foam cloud.
apparently you all don't realize that it is a privilege to be in heaven.
Oh, that's what everybody says before you get here. But now that we're here, the Wi-Fi signal is terrible. Lunch every other Wednesday is just pizza, which is not that special. And also, my roommate is really rude. Steve, Steve the dead guy, he's rude. I don't even like him.
It's all rerun. It's all reruns on Netflix.
All reruns. No new episodes. There's a new season of Great British Bake Off. We don't even have it yet.
You all have a lot of nerve. I mean, you didn't have to be let through the pearly gates, right?
They don't even have name brand toothpaste up here. I mean, what are we doing?
Yeah,
I will go one step further and say heaven is a monopoly.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's the only good option.
Yeah,
All right.
that's right.
This,
We got to take it or leave it. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
this is not what I signed up for. I mean, I protesting in heaven. I mean, this is not what I signed up for. That's it. That's it.
We want snacks. We want snacks. We want snacks.
That's it.
We want
That's it. I'm going back through the pearly gates. That's it.
Wow.
See ya.
Big Jesus, you're so cool.
Thank you.
Do you have any advice for us?
Don't gain a lot of weight. That is my biggest recommendation.
Smart.
I think you're beautiful. I think you're beautiful, Jesus, in any shape.
You do?
I do.
Well, I mean,
truly do.
I have openings for disciples. I mean, they died over 2,000 years ago. I mean, if you want to join up.
You mean eat every meal with Jesus, Henrietta Christ?
Bunch of guys hanging out together, not gay.
Is there a heaven in heaven? Because I think I'm there.
I think we've.
Belinda Carlisle did once say, "Ooh, heaven is a place on earth." I mean, if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna get the paperwork together. I'm gonna get you guys initiated right away. We're gonna have so much fun. Big Jesus out.
Nice.
So you came back. You look a little skinny now. Desert did not suit you well, Jesus.
Yeah. Not so Jesus-y now, are you? You want to be general in our Israeli army? You couldn't
It's
even
hot.
survive in the desert alone for 40 days.
It was so hot. I couldn't get close to the body of water so I could make a fresh water. It was terrible. It's terrible. Luckily I was saved by these people wandering around. I don't know.
You were saved. You were saved. That's your thing. You're supposed to save people.
You're supposed to save other people.
No,
You
they
think you're
saved
Jesus.
me. They saved me. So I have to go thank them, though. I'm going to be back. I will be back. So say.
Oh, you said that last time.
I will be back. I am going to thank these people. They were very nice to me. So
This guy can't Israeli army his way out of a wet paper bag.
Daddy, I want to be a Israeli army desert paratrooper when I get big, because I just saw about how Jesus used to do that.
Katie, you're telling me you want to be not an Israeli soldier, but an Israeli soldier action figure? You're going light. See, this is what I'm talking about. You're in first grade. You should have bigger life goals than that.
I still want to be a caterpillar.
And for you, that is goal appropriate. See, Michael is not going to be president. This is really just for you. I have to give it to both. I have to give the speech to both of you. Just so in your biography, when you talk about your father, you say that I gave it to, but Michael's not going to be president. Michael has more chance of being a caterpillar, quite frankly.
Can I be president of Mars?
Daddy's gonna go have a drink. I'll be back in just a moment.
Favorite thing.
Oh, boy. PTA is so much work.
Yeah, you have
They're
no idea.
so whiny. Those parents, those teachers,
The association.
the association between parents and teachers. It is so much work. Why did I make all those phone calls?
I don't know. I mean, it was mostly just about they all need to bring in a box of Kleenex to the first day of school, but someone's got to do it, and it's you.
And Kleenex is filthy.
Yeah, it's
And it
gross.
doesn't protect you from COVID.
No, it doesn't. I hope you have your successor put in place.
I think I need to go stick something up my nose and have it tested.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Bye.
Goodbye, Miss President. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave this last 37th message, and that's I changed my hair again. It's a combination of orange and purple. I call it Blurple. And I know you don't have to like it because I know who I am, and I'm just like a really cool bitch who doesn't care what you think. But also, call me back. I'm better than Tiffany. I hate her. All right, you guys, that was our first game, Growing and Shrinking. Thank you very much. And our second game is going to be called Silent Movie. And the way this game is going to work is we're going to have two actors on stage who may or may not be doing some ADR voice work, you know, with maybe that wasn't recorded live, but they're going to try to match it up just perfectly. So let's have everybody but our actors disappear from here. And let's have Jeff. Jeff, please give us both an adjective and a noun.
Oh, wow. It was my understanding there would be no questions. So let me go with the noun is going to be whale.
Whale, love it. And then a descriptive word.
And it is a morose whale.
Morose Whale. That is a fantastic movie. Let's watch an exciting scene from the fabulous movie, The Morose Whale.
Regina, will you come out here so we can talk about this?
What do you want?
You haven't said a word to me all day, and I think we just have to get this over with.
Can you see the expression on my face, George?
Yeah,
this expression means I don't need to be bothered right now.
You can't sleep like this. We can't live like this. We just have to talk about it, damn it.
Yeah, well, talk is cheap, George, all right? You see my hands? Yeah, you see my hands? You see these hands? It means stop. Stop. See, when I clap my fingers together, that means stop.
It means stop.
Yes.
I can't stop because I can't stop loving you, damn it, Regina. We have to get this over with.
George, what is this really about?
It's because I harpooned your favorite whale, isn't it?
Oh my God. My favorite whale.
Yeah.
How did you do that? Oh.
Yeah, old Humpy. He had to go.
Why? Why did he have to go, George?
He was suspected of arson, and the police went after him, and then I had to do what I had to do.
What? The police, they only would have arrested him. You didn't have to kill him.
He shouldn't have resisted whale arrest, okay? What do you not understand?
What?
Oh, George, you have broken my heart.
Yeah, well, when I harpooned him, he didn't really die right away. I had to cut him up after that.
George, no details, please. I don't want the details, George. You're hurting my heart.
I cut his side meat off of his face like this, and then I cut his fins off, and then he was still alive.
Oh,
George, please spare me. My heart is broken.
I then went right for the genitals, and that was the most tender part.
He was such a proud male. Why?
He had a large whale-like penis on him, and I cut it right off.
Oh, George. George, what do you have on your shoulder, George? Please.
I have the axe that I chopped off his enormous whale penis with.
Oh my God.
Still covered in blood.
You know what this means, George?
No.
I'm gonna take a nap.
You really are morose, aren't you?
And scene. Very good. Very good, everybody. The morose was truly a classic of this day and age of film. Yes, absolutely. We are going to play another game for you right now. We're going to try to solve the problems with a relationship by tuning into our favorite online therapist, Dr. Boomer. Online psychotherapist. So we have a couple in distress right now. Our couple is Kate and Becky is our couple. So if you guys will turn down your volume so you cannot hear us discussing you for right now. Turn down your volumes until you cannot hear us, because we're going to talk about. Oh, you can't hear us? You're cupping your ear, so I have to believe you. All right, I'm going to believe now that you can't hear us, or they're cheating. Oh, I don't know. All right, so guys, we have to figure it out. So what is Kate's crazy obsession that is ruining all of her personal relationships? What is it, guys? Let's figure something out here. Millie, do you have any? Give us a noun, Millie.
Olives.
All right, something about olives. What is she doing with olives?
With peculiar either foods or flavors.
Maybe she's changing the pits.
Yeah.
She stuffs them. She stuffs them with miniature, some kind of like miniature thing that's edible.
Something.
Well, she's like little statues.
Little statues?
Little statues.
Like gummy statues?
Gummy snacks.
All right, she's swapping out the pits of her olives with gummy. I think that's fantastic. And what about Becky? What is Becky's weird obsession? Give us a verb, Millie.
Running.
Running. Something about running. What is she obsessed with about running?
She runs backwards.
She's running backwards. Maybe she's trying to start the world's first backwards marathon. Maybe that's what her thing is. She's going to start the world's first backwards 2K. I think that's what it's going to be. Let's go with that for now. All right. So Kate.
One more time.
So Kate is she is restuffing the pits of olives with gummy because it's delicious, with little gummy statues. And then Becky is going to start the world's first all backwards running 2K. Sound good? All right. You guys can turn your volumes back up. Turn your volumes back up whenever you're ready. Whenever you guys are ready, let's tune in to our favorite psychotherapist online, Dr. Boomer.
Well, thank you, Mike. I'm Dr. Boomer, and welcome to the Dr. Boomer Show. Just for legal purposes, I would like to make sure that everyone knows that I am neither a doctor nor a member of the oldest or the greatest generation. I had a little Freudian slip there. We'll talk about those later. I am not a member of the medical field nor a member of the greatest generation of all time. I just share a lot of ideas with both those groups. Today we have two. Hello. We have two lovely guests. First, let me talk to. I'll talk to our first guest here. Why don't you say your name for the folks and tell us a little bit about yourself. And you.
We can't hear you.
I understand. Okay. That's tough. That's difficult. Okay, I'm gonna go to the other lady because I can't hear a goddamn thing. Why don't you introduce yourself and tell us a little something about yourself. Tell the guests a little.
Well, I'm hangry Hal.
I heard that.
Yeah. And I'm here with my wife Beatrice because we have some issues we want to work out, and we've heard nothing but good things about you.
Well, I appreciate that. Now, I'm going to start with you. Isn't it funny that your wife's name is Beatrice, and she and I can't hear it when she's talking, and in the movie in the movie Kill Bill, her name was Beatrice, and they never said her name. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
Okay, that has nothing to do with your problem. I just thought that was interesting, and I was vamping for a second.
It was intentional. That's all.
I'm sorry. I have to look up. Your particular affliction and then put it through a thing so I can figure out how to figure it out. So I'm gonna get. It says here to get you to admit to your problem. So what you're gonna do is tell me, when you sit on a metro train, do you sit in the direction that is going or the opposite direction? I'm guessing opposite direction.
Always the opposite direction.
Yeah, see, that's weird. That's weird. It even says in that's just weird. Even in that's a professional manual document.
It's bad. It's bad luck to be watching where you're headed.
So in this podcast that we're doing, we have a fun little thing where people can actually call in on the phone. We have our first caller. Go ahead, caller. What's your name? What's your question?
Hi, my name is Nike Anderson.
How you doing, Mr. Anderson?
I'm doing okay. She's really an inspiration for us all. I mean, the old saying, 1 step forward, 12,000 steps back. I mean, she's really shown us the way to do things. That's all I wanted to say.
Oh, yeah. 2K equals 20, would you say 2,600 steps? It's probably more than that.
12,000, yeah, about that.
12,000? Oh, well, I guess it
math.
Depends on your stride, doesn't it? I guess it does.
I've always believed in running marathons in the reverse.
Oh, see, and that's weird. That's the second part of that statement.
Weird is okay.
I'm not judging. That's not what we do here. They specifically told me in the legal documents that I signed after that last incident that we do not judge here. So we kind of have a grasp on it. You're still not quite there, but let's go to Beatrice. Let's give her a chance to lend her voice to the program. Beatrice, tell us a little. Hi, you have a lovely voice. I don't know why you were so shy before.
I just needed to take my lozenge.
Oh, okay.
I was a little nervous.
I'm interested. I'm interested in where you got that lozenge from, but we'll get there in a second.
It was in my pocket.
Oh, okay. That is normal, I guess.
She gave it to me.
I'm sorry. Every once in a while, I don't refer to the medical guide, and I just try to make diagnoses in my head, and it doesn't usually work for me. It doesn't. I'm not a good doctor or a doctor.
Do we need doctor?
No, please stay. Please stay. We have
saying you're not good.
Oh yeah. See, my problem is I know your affliction. I just don't know how to put it in a sentence without saying it. Well, maybe a caller will help me out. Go ahead, caller. What's your name? What's your question?
My name is you can call me P.I. Just call that's that's too call me Pop E. How about that? Yeah.
Pop E.
Yeah. Here I am what I am, and that's all what I am, but I certainly loves me Goyle. And I know that this one here, this Beatrice here, she wants to do something to my Goyle, and I just
well, I don't know if you'll be okay with what she wants to do with your girl. Of course, everyone knows Popeye. He tried to disguise his name, but he had a famous girl.
You shouldn't have outed me on the podcast there, Dr. Boomer.
Oh, it's luckily because I'm not a doctor, I don't have to deal with doctor-patient privilege.
All right.
So I can, and also you called in to a nationally televised YouTube show. What do you expect, Popeye? Okay, back to you, Beatrice.
I love olive oil on my spinach.
Okay, but
that's something that we always have for dinner: spinach and olive oil.
Well,
raw spinach.
That makes sense. Oh, we got another call. Go ahead, caller. What's your name?
Hello. I'm the owner of the new pizza place, Michelangelo's, David. And I just got to say that I really appreciate her viewpoint, out with the old and with the new. And I'm just really impressed how small you get them. You just stuff them right in there, and it just impresses the hell out of me.
Yeah. Of course, he's referring to Michelangelo's famous, was it this one? No, it's not that one. That's
in the Louvre. David.
Yeah, it's the one with the little tiny penis. He's the one.
It's tiny in there, but it looks pretty good once it gets fluffed up. I'm sure.
I don't judge. I don't judge penises. I don't judge afflictions. I'm very.
That's a good thing. That's a real good thing. But neither does Beatrice.
I will judge Beatrice a little bit. I'll tell you that. Now is it because the thing that olive oil is made from is not flavorful enough? You need to add something to it?
Olives and olive trees and Romans. I love those Romans oiling up their muscular body.
You may have gone a little too far. Maybe come back.
Back to the Italians in the present. Maybe.
Oh no, but I'm talking about the actual thing that olive
little olive. Oh, they're so cute. Yeah, we love putting them in with the spinach and oil. Aren't they wonderful?
Well, we have another caller. They seem to be helping me out today, so I'm gonna go right to the caller. Caller, go ahead and help me out.
Yes, hello. I am the female porn star, Penis de Milo, calling in. And I just have to say, I mean, they're usually rainbow colored, but is there a certain selection you like to go with the colors inside? I mean, they all just taste so good.
Olive pits are my favorite. I chew on them. My dentist hates me.
Oh, that's what you do with them. You take the olive pits out and you replace them with edible, tiny,
Firm.
What? Oh, all right. You said the magic word. That's the end of the Dr. Boomer show. This has been the Dr. Thank you to our guests and to our callers. You have a lovely day.
Yes, that's right. Very good. Our one lovely member of this couple here, Beatrix, she is obsessed with restuffing the pits of her olives with tiny gummy statues. And our other member of this couple, Hangry, is trying to start the world's first all backwards 2K. Thank you, Dr. Boomer, very much. It is less evident that you might not be a boomer and more evident that you are definitely not a doctor. So thank you so much. Thank you all.
That's what I was going for.
That's right. That's hey, you am what you am. And I would just like to go down in YouTube history, as I think I will after this day, worst Popeye impression of all time. So you are welcome. Thank you very much. You guys, thank you so much. We'll be back next month for another set on this wonderful Pop-Up River show. Our name is Bear Trap. Please follow us on social media, Bear Trap Baltimore. And we enjoyed this very much. Thank you. And thank you, Brian and Millie. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Bear Trap.
For those bare necessities, simple bare necessities, good about your worries and your struggles.
All right. What a great night of short form. Loved it. Thank you, Bonsai Time. Thank you, Bear Trap. So much good stuff. Such a great variety of games. Okay, we are done with the 8 o'clock show. Hang tight though. In 5-ish minutes, half of this is planned. We'll be here. 4 stand-up, 2 great hosts, 4 great stand-up comedians, 8 great improvisers. They're going to bring you an hour of fantastic comedy. So just hang out here, for half of this is planned in a few minutes.
I just thought I'd think about other things to get see you right through. Are you as cool as you believe? Or are you playing hide? Are you waiting just to quietly clock my card? Are you waiting for a moment to leave? I don't know how I've been, or what you said, to what I believe you meant. I don't know anything at all. I'm staying in the push and shove, and I'm just within the rescue of a labor of your love. I can't do anything but fall, fall, fall. Why do I feel like I can never find you? Why do I feel like I'm the only survivor? Why am I thinking of you and me and the labor of love? One chance, one shot, that's all anybody ever got. Newborn, still warm, naked in the rush hour, dancing in my gutter. And if you wanna find me, call me. I'll be far from the cars and guitars and everybody. Do I feel like I can never find you? Or do I feel like I'm the only survivor? Why am I thinking of you and me and the labor of love? Like a child in a cold, cold war. So strong, so tough, sitting in suburbia waiting for the wind up. And I don't wanna dance, I just wanna jump from your prison of circumstance. Why am I thinking of you and me and the labor of love? Or do I feel like I can never find you? Or do I feel like I'm the only survivor? Why am I thinking of you and me and the labor of love?
You're so far away and in the distance. When I reach for you, I meet resistance. Is there nothing here for you to dance to? Like an afternoon, I'll go my way. Was a faceless man back in the crowd. Your name and turn around. Wonder who that was. Don't walk away. And I fall down. You're so far away and in the distance. Only knew you'd never miss this. Is there no one here that you can talk to? Do you lie awake thinking alone? Stay up late at night, the sleep won't come. Did you hear your name? Then turn around. No one here. Was it a prayer? And I fall down. fall down. You're so far away and in the distance. When I reach for you, I meet resistance. Seems I've come undone. My
See Caroline, all the guys would say she's mighty fine. But mighty fine only got you somewhere half the time. And the other half either got you cussed out or coming up short. Yeah, and I dig this now, even though you need a golden calculator to divide the time it took to look inside and realize that real guys go for real down to Mars, girls. Yeah, I know you'd like to thank your shit don't stink.
Hello! Hello, everyone. Welcome to the best show ever. This is Half of This Is Planned, and this is a show where we have 4 stand-up comics do their little thing, do their material, and then the improv people, whatever they're called, then they come in and they do their thing based off the stand-up, and it's a good time. It's so fun. It's a nice balance, it can be. I go to a lot of stand-up shows, and I don't know if it really ever paid attention through an entire stand-up show, to be honest. I know that's not really the spirit of improv, which I should be embracing here, but I'm just being honest. It's just a lot, just person after person. So this is nice. It breaks it up. It's a good time. Yeah, well, where'd he go? Facebook told me today, it was very exciting, that it is my Gizmo-versary. I got my cat 6 years ago today. He just jumped down. This is a picture of him. So it's nice. I don't know where he is. Oh, there he is.
Beth, holy shit, thank God.
What? What's going on?
I was freaking the fuck out for like 2 weeks trying to get a hold of you about the show, about booking the show.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought you were dead because I couldn't find you on Facebook.
Oh, yeah, that is that is a valid interpretation. I am not dead though. I am here. I don't have today's newspaper, but this is my phone. It's September 12th. No, it's 26th. It's 9/12.
Great.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Well,
think I'm alive.
You scared the shit out of me, and I went through a lot of effort to memorialize you. So no memorial show, guys. We'll just do it regular, I guess.
Oh,
really?
Yeah. No, she's alive. So.
I'm sorry, guys. It seems like you put a lot of work into it. I would like to. I'd be very like Tom Sawyer to go to my own funeral. Isn't that a thing? Yeah, very.
Yeah. All right. Well,
sorry, guys. No,
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're alive. I'll let you finish.
Oh my God. Yes. No, I am alive. I did turn off my social media for a little while, which I am normally quite active on there. So yes, I may have freaked some people out. I'm sorry. But on the other hand, one fun fact is that everyone on this show is people who messaged me to texted me to see if I was still alive. So maybe if you want to go far in comedy, you should check on your friends, see if they're dead. Maybe you should do that. I'm just kidding. I don't really want to talk to people, honestly, so it's fine. No, we got a great show for you tonight. We really do. It's a great lineup. I'm very excited. I'm gonna tell you a little story real quick. Last night I did a show and someone complimented my voice, which I thought was weird, but I used to have this bit where where I would like talk about like, I have the perfect voice for comedy, and I would just like yell and be like, this isn't annoying at all, this is fun, like, and it was stupid, but you know, people would laugh, so you do it. So this one time I was basically having a breakup conversation with someone. We were at a restaurant and I was being broken up with, which is awkward. And then a person working at the restaurant was a friend of mine, an old coworker who I hadn't seen in a couple of years. And so he just sat down at the table, started chatting, and I was, but it was good because he was saying things that made me look really cool, you know, like I was a cool person. So I was like, thank you, please continue to sit here and just make this awesome. You know, it was weird. But then this old coworker who I hadn't seen in a while, I ended up becoming his roommate. And then he was dating this girl and they had come to a couple of my comedy shows. And one night I came home like from an open mic, a little tipsy, you know, just a little tipsy. And I come in and they're on the couch in the living room, you know, and I just start talking about comedy and they're like, they said something about my comedy voice and how it's different than my normal voice. So I start full on doing that bit, screeching at them in my living room, just, I have the perfect voice for comedy, like yelling, drunk. Anyway, they were in the middle of breaking up. Oh, what was going on? And you know, it's not really a joke. It's just a funny thing I think that happened. But you know, that's most of my jokes are. So I hope you enjoyed that. You know, I hope you have a fun. Your next breakup is super fun and gives you good material. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Okay. I am so excited to bring up your first comic. He's amazing. He's been running a great room back in the before times at 1919. We grew up in the same hometown. He is very, very funny. Please welcome Greg Gadezhgamezgi. Yeah.
What's up? Thank you for that intro, Beth. Yeah. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's out there COVID drinking. It's one of my favorite things. I love COVID drinking. I might have let it get a little out of hand recently. I'll be honest. I woke up the other day surrounded by like 6 empty bags of Flamin' Hot Cheetos, and I was face down in a bowl of Meow Mix. And the craziest thing about that is I don't own a cat. I don't know how that. I just was like, okay. And then the weirdest part was I looked to the right. And there were like 6 stemless wine glasses upside down. Like I won a really fancy drinking contest against myself. Like 1 glass of wine for every flaming bag of hot Cheetos. It was intense. It was a very intense experience. I think COVID drinking might be getting out of hand for me. But that's what I have. I don't have any kids, which is great, which is how I'm able to drink irresponsibly in the middle of the week. Because honestly, if anybody in COVID times needs to be drinking, it's people with kids. Honestly, if you are a parent out there, if anyone, I heard somebody say, why are liquor stores considered, essential businesses in COVID? If you don't know the answer to that, ask a parent, okay? You can't get through a day without drink. I mean, it's just, have you met kids? Oh, they're terrible. They're sociopaths. They will say anything. In the before times, I actually had some friends over when that was an acceptable thing to do. And he brought his kids over. Nice kids, whatever. I don't care. One of them just looked me up, sight unseen. He was just like, your head looks a lot like my dad's butt. That's nuts. That's a real downer. Gotta be honest. It's a real low blow. When was the last time you got owned by an 8-year-old? It doesn't feel great. All right. So I was just fine. I was like, that's fine. I just looked at him. I was like, you look a lot like your mom's yoga instructor. So, take that, piece of shit kid. I don't have to take that, right? I'm an adult. I do this. Became an adult so I could drink and make fun of kids, basically. But that's the thing, I think that was the point, really. He hit a nerve, if you can't tell over the Zoom, my head probably does kind of look like his dad's butt. Basically, I decided to live my life as a bald man. it's not great. Went bald kind of an early age, about 28. Half the hair on my head started going. So as an act of revenge, I like mowed the other ones down. I was like, "You're one of them!" I just this went a whole hog on it. And it sucks. It's weird. My friends think that it shakes your confidence a little bit, I think, being bald. My friends think that because I do stand-up comedy, that means I'm kind of a naturally confident person. That's not entirely true. Kind of goes any given day for me. I go from like cowering in a corner by myself to like eating an apple in public. And if you're out there and you don't really get that joke, you've never seen someone eat an apple in public before. Right? Because that person doesn't give a fuck. That person is so confident. That person's just like, oh, it's a good apple. Got fucking juice going down their chin like a goddamn infant. Oh my God, that person's confident. I'm just saying, I want to be that confident. And it's important now too. Like, thankfully, I am dating somebody steadily now. It's been great. But before that, still dealing with all the confidence problems. I was dating for a little while in my mid 30s, and when you're in your mid 30s, it's weird being single. When you're in your late 20s, you got the whole world ahead of you. Anything can happen. When you're single in your mid 30s, it's like playing a really low stakes game of like, so what's wrong with you exactly? What life decisions did we make that we're both in this Olive Garden right now? Sharing unlimited breadsticks. Nobody likes breadsticks that much. Give me a break. Anyway, I was on this date with a woman. I found out halfway through the date that she was a Trump supporter, and that was a real as a kick in the. I was like, oh man, can't fuck you now. What if I catch it? It sucks. It's like, what if it, but then I thought, hey, well, what if it works two ways? What if my liberal dick is just stronger than her conservative vagina? Then I have to fuck her, right? Get one back in the fold, get one back on our side, So I did that. I did the Lord's work on that one, bit the bullet. And now she, when she wakes up in the morning, she has 2 reasons to feel the burn, if you know what I mean. All right, that is my time. You all have a great evening. Thank you so much. Give it up for Beth and Hannah and everybody that you're going to see tonight. I hope you have a great night. Thank you very much.
Give it up for Greg and his great Golden Girl shirt. Now, I wish I had an apple to be eating right now. Oh my God. Well, that was awesome. Please welcome my very, very good friend, Abby Mello.
Hello, Beth. Hello. Good to see everybody. It's so wonderful to be here. We have to acknowledge that the reason we're doing this show over Zoom is because of COVID. So actually, sorry, Beth is frozen. Can somebody give me a wave if
You're good.
Okay, great, thanks. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so we're in the times of COVID here. So at the very beginning of quarantine, I actually thought that I had COVID. I went to my doctor. She told me, no, you just have allergies. So take some Benadryl. So I got some Benadryl and I saw right there on the package label that it says, do not mix with alcohol. As Greg was talking about, we're both drinkers, especially in the times of quarantine. So I Googled, like a responsible person, I Googled what happens if you mix Benadryl and alcohol, right? So if you Google that, the very first thing that comes up is a banner ad for a drug and alcohol recovery center. You have a problem with drinking. Which I thought was very judgy of Google, but I also think that they may have a good point. So I've been doing the work from home thing. Work from home is super fun during COVID. I've been doing a lot of Zoom meetings. I was on a Zoom meeting the other day. Lots of kids in Zoom meetings from my work. So one of my coworkers' child, 5-year-old, she informed me the other day, Miss Abby, when I grow up, I'm gonna marry Santa. And I was like, okay, I have some follow-up questions. Why do you want to marry Santa? And she said, because he brings the best presents. So I decided to turn this into a feminist teachable moment for this young girl. And I said, it is 2020. You do not need to marry a man to provide for you. And I could even tell over the Zoom, she got like this little glimmer of like feminist understanding in her eyes. And she was like, you're right, Miss Abby. When I grow up, I'm going to marry grandma. She knows where the presents come from, you guys. Been watching a lot of Netflix, too much Netflix. Right at the beginning of quarantine, I started watching Orange is the New Black, which, if you are not familiar with, is a show about women in prison. So I was stuck inside watching a show about women in prison. And I got to thinking, like, well, which one of these characters would I be? Would I be like the one who's always doing yoga, or the one who's in the law library all the time? And then, like, 2 weeks into quarantine, I was like, the toilet wine girl. I would be the one who makes toilet wine. I would get very good at that. I'm also super into the true crime, very into it. Lots of shows going on for me on my Netflix account. I was watching a cold case episode the other day with a very dramatic narrator. He was like, this is going to be like solving a jigsaw puzzle, a very old jigsaw puzzle, where some of the pieces are missing and some of the pieces are dead.
My God.
I was like, that's not a thing though. That's not a thing. Like, dead puzzle pieces are not a thing. Like, very good metaphor, but like right at the end, you blew it. Like, no one is getting to the end of a very old jigsaw puzzle and shaking the box like, well, great. 5 of these pieces are missing and another 3 are dead. I'm never gonna solve this cold case now. Yeah. My obsession with true crime is becoming a little bit of a problem in my relationship with Greg. He comes, we're co-quarantining. We don't live together. I have my own house. So he'll come over to my house. Right now we're at his house. We trade off. It's a shared custody situation with the houses. So he comes over to my house. We sit down to watch something on Netflix, but first we have to scroll through page after page of the murder porn that I've been watching all week. And he gets a little like, hey, honey, is everything going okay? You sure are watching a lot of things about serial killers. And I get very defensive, you know. I'm like, there wouldn't be dozens of shows about this topic if it weren't a normal thing to be into. Like, this is fine, this is normal. You know, like, whatever, people are into it. Basically, I turn into a 12-year-old boy whose mom found his browser history. Normal, not a weird thing to be into. But I will say I'm actually very excited to announce that Greg and I have reached a new relationship milestone thanks to quarantine, you guys. We are 10 pounds into the relationship. And I know we're getting very comfortable. In the beginning, I used to try to keep it sexy by like sending him like a hot cleavage selfie from work or something, you know, a little message like, you want to eat this for dinner? I'm not sure if that's sexy, but I would say that. But now I just send the same message, but it's just a link to a soup recipe. Magic is lost, you guys. Thank you so much for having me. Please give it up for all your improvers that you're about to see, and Beth Hayden for hosting. I love you guys. Good night.
Give it up for Abby, everyone. Yay. I also love true crime very much. And I had a very awkward conversation with my boyfriend the other day explaining how it's really important that we don't cheat on each other. So if one of us gets murdered, the other person doesn't get accused of their murder. Like, I was like, this is serious. I just watched like 10 documentaries about this where this happened. I'm not fucking around. Anyway, don't cheat on people. Don't murder people. Be a good person. And let's give it up for these amazing, hilarious improvisers who are going to rock your world. Yay!
Thanks, Beth.
Hey, my video is still disabled.
Yep, we're going to get that set up for you right now, David.
You go.
You know, I love my kids, I do, but I get so excited when I see you come over, Caitlin, because you are the best babysitter we have ever had.
Yeah,
well, thank you. And I don't know, I love that you babysit the 2 at a time.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't do it without Caitlin.
And I couldn't do it without Carly.
Caitlin and Carly, I love that so much. This is my son, David.
Hello.
He is the reason that I am just shooting up meth all day long.
That's a good thing, I think.
Yeah,
It's
we've
not.
been wanting to talk to you about that, Sally. The meth of it all.
He's fun.
Yeah, I mean, we've had about 3 other meth moms, and normally we quit because it's not fun.
Yeah, the
that's-
last time I was over here trying to babysit little David, you tried to burn me with a meth pipe.
I did, didn't I, Caitlin? That's a way I didn't I?
And I don't know if you noticed this, but your bathroom is burnt down.
Tag out Hannah and David. Hey, Carly and Caitlin, listen. Where'd Caitlin go? I don't know which one's which.
I'm back.
Listen,
Sorry.
you guys, I just wanted to like check in on you as your sister, Christina, and make sure that you're okay because you've been going into a lot of really charged situations and pretty much all of them end in arson.
Yeah. I mean, no one told me babysitting would be so extreme, but it's really what keeps me going.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to get up in the morning if it wasn't for the meth moms here in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Listen, Carly, you have a PhD in biology, and Caitlin, you're like a really accomplished painter. Like, you have so many options, and yet you keep returning to what can only be described as a toxic work environment. You've got to get out.
Oh my God, it's toxic emotionally and from all the fumes. It's
Exactly.
like two types of toxic.
I honestly don't know what I'd do though if I wasn't caring for Minnesota's youth who are addicted to meth. I don't have any other marketable skills.
You are a real wild card with your accent. I mean, neither Carly nor I have, with the same sort of childhood raising, have ended up in this way. But you know what? That's not important. We can unpack that later. I'm worried about you. That's why I'm doing this intervention at your shared home. You two are too close. Honestly, I think the other day you told me you had a shared hallucination or something like that.
You know what?
Yeah.
I think we have those often because I think the meth fumes remain in the houses when we're babysitting. I don't think.
Caitlin, what's that? It's the mushroom man going by again.
No.
So funny.
No. Okay, you know what? I'm locking the door.
Okay, hun, babe.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for meeting me at the H&R Block where I did used to work.
Sure.
Sure. You might be wondering why I brought you to the H&R Block, my former place of employment.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even tax season, so I'm a little confused, hon.
Yeah, no, I brought you to my former place of employment because I do want to break up with you.
What? Why? What? You're breaking up with me? I thought things were going.
I am breaking up with you, and I just kind of knew that I needed my former coworkers around me to really feel the support I need in this moment when I break up with you.
So you're breaking up with me in front of your former coworkers for some god awful reason? Did I do something wrong? I thought we were happy, you know.
Going to answer that question. I'm going to answer that question, but wait, I'm sorry. I just saw Trouble walk in. Is that Susie and Charisse?
Hey, girl.
Is it
You
happening
look so good. You're glowing.
You look good. What? I'm sorry. Did I quit too early? Because it seems like they just have gold in the water. You two are amazing.
Okay, ladies.
Do you remember when she slid off the roof of the building? That was so fucking cool. That was so fucking cool.
You're a daredevil and a supermodel. I don't know how you do it.
Shut up. Girls, wait, I'm so sorry. I'm going to talk to you.
We're trying to have a private moment.
I'm just doing the whole breakup thing, but I'm going to be back 1 second.
Okay, talk to you soon.
Okay,
bye. What, hun?
Okay, all right. So you're gonna break up with me in front of your friends, and I mean, you know,
Former coworkers, yeah.
Oh, so they're not even your friends; they're just your coworkers.
I mean, you know, it's work-life balance is important to me. Ask me whatever you need to ask me.
All right. Well, fine. If that's the case, yeah, I want to. So it's cool if I ask Katie out then, since you're not friends and just coworkers?
That is an interesting turn that you just took. That is a very interesting tactic that you just raised,
Look,
honey.
if you can break up with me in front of your former coworkers.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I want to get to this hurtful discussion, but first, I simply have to talk to my favorite former coworker. How are you doing, Fred?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I could not be better. I am going through this breakup right now, and he wants to date Katie.
You're breaking up? Oh my God. Oh my God. You breaking up? Oh my God.
Yes, he's dumping me for some inexplicable reason. And now, yeah, I want to ask Katie out. Katie, you have been looking pretty cute lately. We've gotten along. I've seen those little looks when I used to drop my girl off to work, and
Oh my God. He doing it in front of you, girl. He asking her out in front of you. Oh my God.
He's kind of cute. Consider it.
Did someone order a pizza? A sexy pizza?
Oh my God, that was me.
Fred.
Well,
Guys, can I say something? Can I say something? I miss
all over
working here.
Oh my God, girl,
miss
come
when
back
Fred-
anytime. Tax season is not the same without you. It was so like blah, blah, blah.
This is like the first sexy pizza we've had in 6 months.
Extra peppers and sausage. Oh.
I got peppers and sausage already.
That's a seed.
Stassi.
Jen, look, or anyone. Well, if it's Jen, cool. Look, I'm pretty hot shit around here, but I like you, and I'll let you share this orange with me.
Oh my God, are you sure? That's kind of like your thing, your confident, cool guy thing. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, this orange is really big, and like you're getting cool, kinda. One day you can be cool, and we can date. Maybe. And I'll give you some of this orange. Yeah.
I was
But,
just gonna.
you gotta play your cards right, obviously.
Oh, obviously. I mean, I was just gonna go get my lunch from my locker, and it's kind of lame. It's a sandwich, so
Put it in
I
the
don't know.
garbage.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
It's gone. Listen, this is huge for me. I mean, you're the coolest guy in school, prom king 3.5 years in a row, and I just wanted you to know that, like, I'm really, I'm a new kid here, so I'm up for anything.
Look, it's a pretty good orange. I got tangerines. I got grapefruit. I don't know if we're at a grapefruit place yet with you.
You're
but
eating grapefruits in public? That's like college guy, cool boy shit. Oh my God.
Yeah, I like do it on my motorcycle a lot in front of the movie theater.
I don't really care about motorcycles. Those aren't that cool to me. I'm much more interested in talking about what fruit you're eating publicly.
Do you like cantaloupes?
Yeah. Oh my God. I love to eat a cantaloupe in public, but I'm way too shy.
David.
Can I show you?
Tag out David. So Jen, it's time that as your mother, I have this frank conversation with you. Your body is developing. You're becoming a young woman, and we've got to talk about citrus fruits.
Okay. I didn't know when we'd have this conversation. I have noticed I'm way more smelly, but I'm ready for, I would love to talk about citrus fruits with you, Mom. I know I can talk to you about anything.
I want you to talk to me about anything. I was a little concerned. I looked under your mattress and I saw the peels.
Okay, it was only practice. It was only practice. It was only in private, never in public. There's this really cute boy at school, kind of a super cool, confident guy who's been giving me citrus fruits on the side. And I don't know, I thought maybe
Jen,
I could.
You're a sandwich. You're a sandwich kind of girl. Come on in. Was that a knock knock?
I thought there was a knock. Oh.
Hey, so I brought all these cantaloupes and
David, this isn't a good time. This is my mother, and we're talking about,
Whoa, I'm not supposed to meet you yet. This is unorthodox.
Yeah. I just want to say, Mom, right in front of my maybe boyfriend. My maybe
David, you're here now. You've brought my daughter. You've made a fruit salad with my daughter. What are your intentions here?
I thought maybe we could keep trying different citrus fruits and then maybe eventually combine them and serve them in a bowl.
Rashid. So I'm okay with all of the meth moms, but I don't know if I can handle watching kids with citrus fruit moms.
Yeah, I I just can't take, the lemons and limes and oranges. I just can't take it anymore.
It's all the zest and the vitamin C. I just one of them even has a lime tree in her backyard.
I know. I long for the days when all the moms had scurvy.
I know. And now, no scurvy, just amazing immune systems.
Same.
Do you, Santa, take this child, Sabrina, to be your lawfully wedded wife? Oh, Sabrina, can you come on, sweetie? Where's our blushing bride? There she is.
I'm here.
Sorry,
Sorry, I was chewing gum.
A child. As I was saying, Santa, do you take this 9-year-old to be your lawfully wedded wife? And it's okay that she's 9 because
Miss Claus in the house. I object.
Santa, did you not divorce before your marriage?
Oh no, I did. But
And let me tell you the reason why I object to these nuptials.
Please.
It is because I want half of everything. I put in the work. I was out here licking boxes every Christmas. Closing boxes, licking stamps. And then I find you with
That's a lie. That's a lie. I've read all the books and I know that there's elves.
Oh, you can shut up and go suck a Capri Sun, little 9-year-old.
Oh,
who gets custody of us elves?
Oh no, the elves will stay with me. You will have jobs and everything will be just fine.
I'm gonna miss Mrs. Claus.
Oh, she won't be far away. She'll be working in the factory with you. So it's okay.
Oh,
yes.
Who?
Since you did all the work, you have to pay palimony. So you need to work to pay me off.
I'm not paying for shit. Mrs. Claus don't pay for nothing.
Excuse me, put a quarter in the swear jar, Mrs. Claus.
Why don't you go play with your easy bake oven and go fall asleep after 7 p.m.?
Ooh, easy bake ovens?
Oh. Okay, Karen. Karen, I did not want to do this especially in front of a child. Okay, but we have not been happy for a very long time.
I know. This pussy is the tundra.
You break up with me in front of your ex-wife and this officiant? I don't know.
It's me, Comet, the reindeer.
Look. She doesn't like putting candy canes in her mouth. It's an integral part of Christmas.
Oh my God, I've never been so embarrassed and humiliated in all my 9 years.
Well, you can't have me back, Mr. Claus.
I don't want you.
Because I'm fucking the abominable snowman. I've been fucking him for years.
Oh my gosh.
That's why your pussy must have been so cold.
Let's stand up. Oh, Beth.
Hello. That was amazing. Give it up for them. That was really, really, really funny, guys. Oh my God, that was amazing. I can't see myself, but I see Hannah reacting to me, so I think it's good. Well, we have 2 more amazing stand-ups coming to you. Coming up first, my very good friend. We had a podcast together about cereal. He had me on my first show ever. He's just the nicest, most fun guy. Please give a warm welcome to Chris Hudson.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Thank you so much for having me. I am broadcasting live from Portland. I moved here right before COVID broke out, and I don't think I really did my due diligence to really prepare, because growing up, I just played so much Oregon Trail. I played a lot of Oregon Trail, but never in any time of me playing Oregon Trail, have I played Oregon Trail? I'm going across the country, you know, doing a little hunting. I did a lot less hunting, but never did I get to the end, built the house, you know, settled down, and then I died of COVID. That never happened. So I wasn't prepared for what's happening here in Portland. It's fun being from Baltimore and Portland because a lot of people don't understand Baltimore. You know, Portland's very progressive. They think Baltimore's not progressive. You know, they think Baltimore's not progressive just because people around Baltimore just scream the gay F word, you know. But I think Baltimore's progressive, right? I think it's very progressive for two angry men in traffic to yell at each other that they think that they look fabulous. I think it's great. I think it's good stuff. Yeah, it's crazy being in Portland because now this city, Portland, is so much different. You know, they have a lot of their cities all boarded up. People are fighting in the streets. There's helicopters every night. I almost feel like I brought some Baltimore with me. I feel like I'm a little bit at home now that everything is kind of falling apart here. It's great. Yeah, I think there's some advantages. I moved from a city where you pay money for your rent to a city where you just manifest your rent. I just imagine that my landlord has money in their hand, and then I just go about my day. That's what I do. If you see it in your head, it's real. That's what I've learned out here. Speaking of, well, okay, I don't have any transitions. But wow, remember, guys, remember how much we all used to make fun of people that went to online universities? We used to just make so much fun of them. And now that's all there is. Anyone who went to University of Phoenix, you're making fun of them and they've got 4 master's degrees. Now they're smarter than everybody. Because it counts the same now. You know, I'm tempted now. I'm tempted to enroll in YouTube Podcast University and get a minor in Wikipedia. I'm gonna do it. I mean, honestly, when I was in college, I remember getting like printouts from professors that had the URL of the website on the bottom of the printout. So basically, professors were already Googling everything. Now they're just gonna make you do it. Now they're gonna make you pay for it and do it. It's what's gonna happen. It's actually it's a nice day out there. You know, businesses are opening up again. I walked past an antique store that was open, but I always feel like I'm not in a relationship, and I feel like it's weird for a single dude to go browsing an antique store, you know, because they just think it's creepy. You know, they just like, ugh. They think I'm stealing stuff, you know, and it's like, look, I'm not being creepy or trying to steal stuff. I just want to see how many of these 1890s doorknobs I can fit in my pocket. Oh man, I actually since the pandemic started, I started working at a grocery store actually because I couldn't prove to the government that I was ever employed before the pandemic broke out. So I had to get some kind of job. So I got a grocery job, and they used to do the hero clap for people who work at grocery stores. The hero clap, used to do that for nurses and people who work at grocery stores. I'm glad that they stopped doing the hero clap because I feel like the hero clap was just the new give it up for the troops. And people were just going to do it sarcastically in the future. Like, oh, you work at a grocery store. Good job. I like that there was a lot of bread there last time I went. Good job. You know how to put the bread on the shelf. Nice. I think there are too many people in the grocery store. Too many people. I think there should be a limit. I think it should be 12 people. I think it should be me and 11 hot single moms because they know how to shop. All right. You know, I see them in the grocery store. I'm like, hey, thinking about picking up an extra case of Capri Sun there. You know, they know how to cook. They know how to cook. All right. I think that's it for me. Thanks. I'm from Chris Hudson.
Give it up for Chris Hudson. Yes, a fellow true cat fan. Oh no, that was great. I hope you get to work with all the hot single moms at Whole Foods. It sounds like a good time. Our final comedian of the evening, one of my favorites. Fun story, my second ever show that I ever did stand up. It was not just a comedy show. It was like a variety show fundraiser. And Mike and I did stand up, and I went first. And I did stand up following an act where these people performed all songs written by people who died in the Holocaust.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and after each song, he explained how the person had died. And each story was more horrifying than the last. And then I had to get up there and do 10 minutes about dicks, which was all my material at the time. And there was a 10-year-old in the front row. It was amazing. It was an amazing show. Mike killed it after me. Please give it up for Mike Smith.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah. Looking good, man. Yeah, I feel like y'all was talking about girlfriends being into was it murder documentaries, murder porn? Yeah, me and my girl, though, we watching what we watching? Oh, we watching The Vow. Because we both want to join a cult at this point, so we just got to look out. We scout now, find the best ones. But seriously, you know, it's not even quarantine anymore. We 7 months into a 2-week quarantine. This is just house arrest at this point. I was doing a comedy show a couple weeks ago, and the host was actually on house arrest. The first time after a comedy show, back to jail, and it wasn't me. I was very happy about that. You know, it's crazy though. It's crazy because I mean, we all trying to do what we can. You know, relationships are important. I've been talking to my mom a lot. You know, she's like, "Oh, you gotta call every week. Make sure I'm still alive. You survive me. You ain't going nowhere." You know, but at the same time, you know, we've talked more since March than we've ever talked before. And me and her grew up together. Like, this is just where we are now as a society. It's terrifying. But, you know, your relationships, they clutch. Like, it's just been spending a lot of time with my girlfriend. And I feel kind of bad for her, you know, because she's doing a lot of the heavy lifting in this relationship. You know, a lot of relationships really boil down to 2 components. You have the attractive one, and you have the smart one. And at this point, my girlfriend, she's doing double duty, you know. Like, we ended up in a British tabloid because she's very beautiful. She's so beautiful. Ended up in a British tabloid. Like, I always knew that I would be in a British tabloid, or a tabloid of any brand, but I always assumed it would be under the headline, "Local man impregnates alien, refuses to pay child support." You know, like my girlfriend, she's smart. She's a smart cookie. You know, like, you know, sometimes I feel like, you know, I'm trying to play catch up, you know, with her. Like, I called her the other day. She's like, "Oh, I'm so excited. I got into my PH program, my PhD program. What'd you do today, Mike?" I was like, "Well, I was physically removed from a 7-Eleven after I had a temper tantrum over a chef salad." So, you know, that's just, you know, where we are in this relationship. But, you know, I try to do what I can. Like, I recently went to it was a dinner for Black male leaders of Baltimore City. Spoiler alert, I was not invited. I was a +1. But, you know, I went to this thing and it was great, but it was weird because the thing about, I think the thing that kills me about, it's got to be like a Baltimore thing in particular. We're very nice, mean people in Baltimore. We're some of the nicest, mean people ever. And I think it's just a result of being having Southern hospitality mixed with like Northern aggression. Like a guy comes up to me at the dinner, he's just like, yeah, my man's over here, he started a not-for-profit. He trying to help brothers, get off the street, get resources that they need for a better life. And I told him that I want all of us to give him some money. It's like, that's a weird way to ask for altruism, but let's just see how this plays out. Because that's not how, when you run a not-for-profit, I know about not-for-profits, okay? I've done decades of community theater. I know how you do a not-for-profit. It ain't not how you do no fucking not-for-profit. Just run up on people trying to extort goodwill, You're supposed to do a bait and switch. You're supposed to come out, hey, I started this not-for-profit, helping people in the community, trying to get back on their feet. And, oh, that's cool. Yeah, we got this place over on North Avenue. It's this building. It's in complete disarray. There's no roof. It is always 105 degrees in there. Our bathroom has a strict bring your own toilet paper policy. Like, oh yeah, well, what you need? We just need people in there, man. We just need people in there just to help. Oh, damn. Would you set up for a check? That's how you're supposed to do it. That's how you do this shit. But with me, it's like I want to leave a legacy behind. I want to do something, but I only want to do like one thing great. Like Warren DeMartini, the lead guitarist of the classic rock band Rat. Round and Round is one of the greatest songs ever because it takes you to a place, transports you to a place. I want to be able to have that power, leave that kind of legacy. Like it's an old timey, hair metal. I think they use it to sell insurance now and shit. But it's the kind of song where you was when you first heard the shit. You was in a strip club underneath a bridge, possibly getting hepatitis C. The last place that you're gonna be when you hear the shit is in a strip club underneath the bridge, possibly getting COVID-19. Like that's where you're gonna be. But that's not even my favorite 80s one-hit wonder song. My favorite one is She Blinded Me with Science. Yeah, because it's a song written by a guy who calls pepper spray science. Gentlemen, my name is Mike Smith. That is my time. It's been a great show. Party on.
Yeah. Give it up for Mike Smith, my favorite. Oh my God. Yeah. Please, do not get COVID or pepper sprayed or hepatitis C. I mean, whatever you want, whatever you're into. I don't know what I'm saying. We're gonna have a great rest of the show. The improvisers are gonna kill it. This has been my favorite show ever. Please welcome them back. Yay!
Hi, and welcome to the Under the Bridge Strip Club. How many in your party? 2? Great, right this way.
2? Wait, what happened to the, what, you just gonna leave us out?
Oh, sorry, he
How you
flashed
do,
it
Jamal?
2. I figured it was
How you
2.
do?
It's just
Just
2?
two. Just two.
2. Okay, great. 2 of you come with me. Right over here. Sorry, so
Sean.
which 2 are coming, which 2 are staying?
Me and David are coming. Me and David are together. I don't know the rest of these people.
Okay, great.
Are you gonna be like that, Jamal? Okay, go ahead.
Because y'all never pay for the bottle. I want the bottle with the sparkler in it, and I want to drink the champagne off of a stripper's ass, and I only want to do that with David.
Well, fine. I will take my $1.
Guys, I've been working on my ass lately. Come on.
No, I don't. See, I don't want to drink anything off your ass, David. I just want to
Oh,
drink
I'm
off.
sorry.
You know
Not
what?
that your ass isn't a good ass. It's just like I came for stripper ass, and you're my homie. So like that's like real, Oh, there she go. But it's not on her ass, so I can't drink it.
David, I think you should stick your ass underneath that bottle. You've been working out.
Absolutely not, David. David, please don't do that.
Yeah, do it, David. Do it.
But David, you can do it. Tiffany had to call out sick, so we're short one. Go for it.
We'll just get a different stripper. You can just
Enjoy
get a
your
different
night,
stripper.
Jamal. Enjoy your night since you wanted to have so much fun without us.
Sometimes be your own people.
Well, you know what? Just for that, I'm a team player, so I will drink off of my homie's ass. So pull your ass out, David, and I'll get the sipping.
Great. Just so long as somebody's paying for it, it's $45.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Great.
Jamal thinks he is all that because he got an Amex. It's not a black card. It's just a regular standard Amex. Keep trying to tell him that.
It's a prepaid gift card. It ain't even a real one.
What? It's a
Christmas excuse me. I'm standing right next to y'all. It is prepaid, and so what? It's still an Amex.
And you still ain't got no credit, fool.
It doesn't matter. I got champagne dripping off some ass. That's what I wanted.
I don't mean to interrupt, but I feel humiliated, like I misinterpreted something early on, and
No, honestly, David, you put on a show and that's all that matters.
Okay, good.
Don't be humiliated. I'm the owner of this club, and you've got the nicest ass I've ever seen to drink champagne out of. And I would like to offer you a position here as a permanent stripper for the rest of your life.
I was just about to come tell you about him. He's got an ass like a snow globe, but 2 of them.
Wow.
I saw it from 2 miles away at the back of the club.
Mm-hmm.
David, you've been looking for work.
Yeah.
What else are you doing Tuesday to Friday? I mean,
Well, I'm a game. I can fit it in.
This is the best day of my career. Welcome aboard.
Listen, Jason, this is such a funny, crazy little coincidence. I can see why it would look like I'm actually cheating on you, but I'm actually just kissing your friend Joe. That's it. Just so crazy. Oh my God, it's so funny you misinterpreted that. I'm just kissing your friend.
Was that just Joe? He just ran in the closet?
Yeah, and we're just doing a quick hide and seek. It's so crazy. We're just doing a little fun thing. I know this totally looks like you're getting cheated on, but you're not.
Yeah, I just ran in the closet because, I got embarrassed after our totally not romantic kiss.
Yeah, you were so shy, Joe.
Well, I mean, I'm glad you're saying this because when I came in, you guys were like going at it. You were ripping each other's clothes off. Then you saw me, you ran away. It looked crazy. You just would never imagine what I was thinking.
Now that I see it, like from your perspective, like that's wacky. That is so silly. Oh my God, Joe, we're gonna laugh about this when you leave later and we're both touching each other's butts. Okay.
And I want you to know that I would never disrespect you, ever. I only want to platonically caress your woman.
I'm sorry. You're going to go back to touching, and when I leave, you're going to touch her butt?
Yeah, no, it's just butt touching.
I mean, it was on the schedule.
I can see why you think that'd be like cheating, but we're just touching butts and kissing and probably doing some hand, like above the waist, kind of under the shirt stuff.
Is this normal?
Oh my God, sweetie, I bet you're like, what's my dad doing in my bedroom? I was just here with your lady, hanging out, doing father-in-law, daughter-in-law stuff. We were talking about birdhouses and grills.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Behind my back? Dad? You're my dad.
I can see why this would look like a complicated thing where all your loved ones are sleeping together, like stabbing you in the back, but it's not. We're just we're talking about bird stuff. And then Joe and I are doing kind of that, like, full hands, going to third base, then going back to second base, then doing a home run.
And sometimes me and your dad rub our bodies against each other naked, but it's like in a totally relaxed type of situation.
We're so relaxed.
None of our trips to the sauna between me and Joe have been at all homosexual. It's been completely just like platonic, 2 guys steaming and rubbing on each other's penises.
When I say I love them both, it's not because I'm emotionally committed to them. It's just, I just happen to love them.
I love your mother, and you know that, and she knows that too.
I love your sister Susan. Could not love anyone more.
Your naked butt on my best friend, who's also kissing my girlfriend.
It's complicated.
See. All right. All right, everyone. We're here for the the monthly Cannibals Anonymous meeting. I just want to bring this to order and start off with all the appropriation that's been going on in our community. I mean, eating ass used to be our thing. Now, apparently, everyone is doing it. I have a problem with that.
Yeah, I heard they do. I heard
An ass is not like a sexual thing. It's a part of the body that we take part in on a spiritual level, and these perverts are just disgusting.
And it makes
Oh no, I make it sexual. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but eating ass is purely sexual for me. I'm an atheist, so it wouldn't be spiritual. But
you
yeah.
have always played with your food. We know. But this is it's not right. It's not fair. I mean, eating ass used to be a delicacy. You add a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. Maybe a little sprinkles of some paprika.
A little bit of gelato.
Yeah, sometimes. But no. Now everyone is doing it. This used to be our thing. It's like those women that wear Native American headdresses to Coachella. It's appropriation.
Yeah, I heard they eating ass up in Vermont. That shit is weird.
They do eat a lot of ass in Vermont because they're dirty hippies.
Is that why everyone supports Bernie Sanders? Is it because of he eats a lot of ass?
Yeah, that's who I learned it from.
Wait a minute.
Learned it from Bernie Sanders?
Oh yeah, I was an intern. I started off as a congressional page, and then I ran into Senator Bernie Sanders at a squash event in Montpelier, Vermont, and he said I had some ass-eating lips, and the rest is history and maple syrup.
Cut to Bernie Sanders explaining how to eat ass to Rashid. So look, here's what you're gonna want to do. You're just gonna want to take it, and you're gonna want to put your face right in between the cheeks. Spread them. You're gonna want to spread them. Okay.
And you really want me to do it on Mitch McConnell's ass?
Right in that ass. Grab him by the turkey neck and put your face in his butthole. And think about the Affordable Care Act while you do it.
It's got a lot of liver spots. Is he sick?
He is. In more ways than one. Now, sorry, I brought my secretary. Are you getting all of this? I will want this distributed to the rest of the Senate.
Absolutely.
I would at least prefer Cory Booker or at minimum Lindsey Graham.
I mean, wouldn't we all? You're an entry-level intern. Okay.
Cut back to the lesson. Okay. All right. So Bernie taught you this. All right. Should we just switch this then? I don't know. Maybe if we just take up taint licking, then ass eating, they can have that. We have to have something that's our own. I mean, does anyone have
a taint is to be respected and not to be laughed at.
No, not laugh at it, lick it. Does anyone else have a body part they would like to nominate as our body part of choice that we eat for dessert?
Well, the nape of my neck has been real dry lately.
Fine.
I'm throwing spaghetti and seeing if it sticks on the wall. The nape of my neck, the back of my knees, the bottom of my big toe, those areas have always been a little dry. They need a good licking.
Kind of like ankles, like dry ankles too. Yeah.
Oh, I'm ashamed of my ankles.
Oh, so you mean to tell me that you couldn't get Marco Rubio to lick your ankles?
I got Marco Rubio to lick everything except my ankles.
You are very well connected.
Florida.
Guys, I'm gonna have to let you know you have about 5 more minutes. We have the heel munchers next. So if you could wrap it up. Okay.
Thank you, Hannah. I was trying to get a word in edgewise, let them know our meeting is, we need this Zoom room. So if you guys could.
You damn heel munchers. You're
Yeah, why don't y'all go?
Go where?
Hi. Wow, so much looks good here. I had no idea that 7-Eleven expanded their menu so much. Wow, the chopped salad looks great, but I think I'll go for the 7-Eleven filet.
Oh, okay. We will get right on it. My co-chef, Nancy, completely crafted this filet right here. It is the only filet in the United States cooked on a hot dog warmer.
Wow. That sounds, Nancy, that sounds amazing. I'll take one, yeah.
All right, just for us hot moms.
I love that all the hot moms are eating at 7-Eleven these days. This is such a well-kept secret.
Don't tell anybody. We do not want, the non-hot moms in here. Just what are they gonna do? Walk around without strollers, not in yoga pants?
We need to know that you're prepared if a non-hot mom comes in here to throw this filet on the ground and eat a hot dog in front of that person.
Are you willing to promise that before I give you this fish?
Absolutely. I would deep throat a taquito to preserve the sanctity of this 7-Eleven for hot moms only.
Excuse me. Do you guys have any like fresh apples here?
Oh my God, she's like a 4.
Yeah. I mean, she's wearing Crocs.
Sorry, quick question before we answer that for you. How old's your child?
She just turned 4.
Okay, so you are a mom.
Yes, I am. I'm a proud mother of 15. This is my youngest.
15?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of fucking.
That explains why you're not keeping it tight, huh?
Oh, those days have long gone, long gone. But I'm saving up for that surgery, for that rejuvenation. I'm gonna get back tight from flapping in the wind.
Oh, your vagina?
No. This is for my stomach.
Oh.
You should think about it for your vagina too.
Yeah.
I
There's
can see
surgery
the
for
folds.
that.
Yeah.
I can see the folds through your knockoff Lululemons. I don't know who you thought you were fooling.
Oh, yeah. Well, anyway, do y'all have apples? I heard that, I can't afford one of those, like those jade eggs from Gwyneth. So I wanted to see if I could use some apples instead.
Okay, I respect a fellow mother being frugal and trying to keep it tight, but I'm sorry, ma'am.
You know what? I think a better idea for you than an apple is maybe one of the pre-made hard-boiled eggs we have at the back of the store.
Now,
oh my God.
But I do have a question. Will that affect my WAP?
I don't know because I've never tried it.
You've never tried a WAP before?
No, I've never put a hard-boiled up egg on my vagina before. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh,
But we are saying that is what you should do.
You should do that.
You need that.
Do you have a restroom where I can try this?
See, that's our show. It felt right to end on putting hard-boiled eggs up vaginas. Beth, that felt very on brand for us.
That was, y'all were doing a lot of butt stuff tonight.
A lot of butt stuff.
I didn't realize you're all, as dirty.
Yeah.
Well, it's a pandemic. What do you expect?
No,
Yeah.
it's good. It's good. It was refreshing. It's been a long time since I've heard people tell a lot of, say, vagina that many times, like you need to hear it.
It's just me and Beth calling each other, screaming vagina and hanging up once a month. And that's not enough. So
call your friends and tell them to stick. I'm so sorry. Harass them about their kegels with eggs from 7-Eleven. Sorry, Hannah.
No, God, I love our banter. Thank you to all of the improvisers. Thank you guys so much. You guys were awesome. That was so fucking funny. Hi, bye.
Thank you to all of our stand-ups. Thank you to Beth. Everything, my wildest dreams came true tonight, as they do every month when we do this show. It's always the last Saturday of the month, except next month, because the last Saturday is Halloween, and even though it's quarantine, we'll all probably do nothing. We're gonna do it the week before. So we will see you guys then. This is Pop-Up Improv. We've got shows every Friday and Saturday night. We have improv jams every Sunday and Wednesday. You can find us on our own social media pages. If you are that into us, you can take each of our names individually from our Zoom names, plug them into Instagram, and search. I think I got everything. Beth, anything you want to leave our I think we're like, what? There's like 1,500 people watching right now?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. At least. No, this is a great show. Thank you all for watching. Stay safe out there.
And please fucking
vote.
Go check your voter registration status at vote.org right now. I don't care what you're doing. It takes 1 second. Go check
vote
your
Democrat.
If it says that you're not registered, make that happen like right now. You cannot, we have no time. And yeah, vote blue down the ticket. I said it. All right. Have a great weekend, everybody. Have a great
do that.
Have a great month. Have a great year. God, I hope we make it to next month. Okay. Bye.
Bye.